All right, so this is Kenny Santos out of Toronto, Canada for KennySantos.com. I'm going to tell you something, a 30-day challenge that'll make you happier, healthier, and wealthier. And we should talk about this because, when it comes down to kind of like what we want in life, we all want to be happier, we all want to be healthier, and we all want to be wealthier to some degree. And this is a 30-day challenge that will all but guarantee that you'll be happier, healthier, and wealthier, not only as a result of this challenge, but you'll be able to generate more happiness, generate more health, and generate more wealth afterwards. And you may not stop this 30-day challenge because it's not something that I've stopped. I've took the challenge on and I've continued on with this challenge. And so before I tell you exactly how the challenge works, and by the way, it's a simple challenge to do. So this is something that anyone can do. It's not going to cost you any money to do so. But before I can get into that content, what I invite you to do is that if you're getting value from my videos and my blogs and my audios and my channel, my content and whatnot, then I invite you to like, subscribe, share, and comment. It's a super easy way. And it's a simple way for you to support my channel and to support my videos and blog to do so for free. So, what is this 30-day challenge? And before I get into exactly how it works, I just want to lay out some groundwork here. Is that if you want to achieve your highest potential in life, then you must love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, if you don't feel like you're worthy, then you're just not going to play big in life, and you're going to end up kind of self-sabotaging your success. And the ugly part about it is that you won't even realize that you're doing it. You're just going to be working hard. You're going to feel like you're spinning your wheels, and you feel like nothing's even working. And it's not because you're not working hard enough. It's simply because you're not loving yourself. And, this reminds me of a quote. I actually heard this on a podcast by Gwyneth Paltrow. I had no idea that Gwyneth Paltrow was so spiritual. I did not know much about her. But she basically says this: if you don't really, really love yourself, if you're walking around the world thinking, I'm not good enough, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not this enough or that enough, then you're never going to bring your full self and play big in life. The way to really, really love yourself is to forgive yourself. Forgive, forgive, forgive. Bathe yourself in warm light of forgiveness, and then you'll start to get in touch with those things and yourself that are so unique and beautiful. That is a quote from Gwyneth Paltrow. When I heard that on the podcast, it was actually Anna Ferris's podcast. She was a guest. I had to re-listen to that because it was so, so profound to me. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to read it again because I love the way it sounds. And Gwyneth says, if you don't really, really love yourself, if you are walking around the world thinking, I'm not good enough, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not this enough or that enough, you're never going to bring your full self and play big in life. The way to really start to love yourself is to forgive yourself. Forgive, forgive, forgive. Bathe yourself in a warm light of forgiveness, and then you'll start to get in touch with those beautiful things about yourself that are so unique and so beautiful. Now imagine if you do get in touch with those things about yourself that are so unique and beautiful, and you share them with the world and you create value for others. Will you not be happier? Will you not be healthier? Will you not be wealthier? And the answer is yes. You will be able to play bigger in life if you really love yourself. And that's what this challenge is all about. It's from a book that I've mentioned before. The book is called Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It. And if you think about it, if you don't love yourself, your life depends on this. Your happiness, your healthiness, your wealthiness depends on you loving yourself. So it is super important that you take on or try this challenge out. All right. And basically the challenge from the book, Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It. It's a book by Kamal Ravikant. It's difficult to spell, so I'll put the name in the description of this video wherever, in the blog post. And basically, what Kamal says is that, first of all, I'll go over the challenge, but basically he says it's so important to love yourself that Kamal took it on as an affirmation that he whispered to himself or said to himself every moment of every day that he could without being kind of annoying. You know what I mean? He didn't stand up on a roof and say, I love myself, everyone. No, he just kind of, when he's taking a walk, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. When he's brushing his teeth, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. When he's eating breakfast alone, or if you're eating a meal alone, or whatever the case may be, just tell yourself, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. It's important that you do so because it will make you do things that you don't expect to do. I remember one time I said I love myself, and I was dieting at the time. I was going through some weight loss, and I thought that I deserved a treat. And so I went to a restaurant. I was going to eat some junk food, and I'm standing in line looking at the menu thinking, what am I going to have? And I was so excited to eat. I remember I was taking a walk, and I thought, oh, you know what? At the end of this walk, I can reach this fast food place, and then I'll get some food and walk back. It was probably an hour round trip. And as I was waiting in line saying, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself, I said to myself, well, if I really love myself, I'm not going to eat this fast food. I'm probably going to go home and eat something healthy. And that's exactly what I've done. And that's exactly what'll happen with you. Maybe not every time, but more often than not, it'll become that habit of the time when, you know what, you feel, that you should be working out, and you wake up, you set the alarm early to work out, and you feel like, you know what, I'm going to skip my workout today. I'm just going to roll over and get more sleep. And then you say, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. And all of a sudden you think, well, if I really love myself, I'm just going to get up and work out. If I really love myself, I'm not going to eat this junk food. If I really love myself, I'm going to work on my business instead of procrastinating. If I really love myself, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z instead of distracting myself. And so loving yourself, you say that to yourself long enough, more often enough, and you're going to watch some changes in your behavior that are unexpected. And then those changes in behavior are going to turn out into results that'll make you happier, results that'll make you healthier, and results that'll make you wealthier. So you could just do that. Say, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. Say that to yourself all day long, and you're going to see some major changes in your life. But that isn't the challenge. The challenge is a 30-day challenge. And basically, the first part is just repeat, I love myself over and over to yourself throughout the day. Right? So we got that part done. Or not done, but it's something that you should do, or I encourage you to do, or I invite you to do. If you want to do it, great. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to follow my advice, right? But what could you lose by doing so? Trying this particular challenge out, saying, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself, over and over and over again. You're going to watch some really interesting behavior changes. And of course, if you want some changes in your results, you must change your actions. And so those behaviors change those actions. And so the second part of this challenge, and do this for 30 days, is every day set a time, whether it's before you go to bed or right when you wake up, or maybe even both. Do it twice a day. Listen to a piece of music that you like. And I suggest this piece of music be something that is instrumental, that doesn't have any words to it, because you're going to be saying some things to yourselves during while you listen to this music, for however long a song is, 2, 3, 5 minutes every day, maybe even twice a day. Twice a day if you want to get things done quicker. And basically listen to that piece of music. Practice deep, slow breathing in and out. And on every inhale, say, I love myself. And then on every exhale, notice and observe your thoughts. That's all you have to do. Do that for 30 days. That, in conjunction with you telling yourself you love yourself over and over yourself throughout the day, again, it's going to create some massive changes. Maybe not at first. At first, you may not even notice, but sometimes it's as little as a week. You're going to notice yourself working out more, procrastinating less, eating healthier. You're going to see a lot of these better habits emerge because you simply love yourself enough to take action for those things. Instead of things that you say to yourself, things that you should do, they turn into things that you are doing for yourself. And again, this 30-day challenge, repeat I love myself over and over to yourself throughout the day. And then once or twice a day, listen to a piece of music that you like and practice deep, slow breathing. On every inhale, say I love myself. On every exhale, notice and observe your thoughts. Do that for 30 days. I would love to see the results. And as you can guess, I didn't stop after 30 days. I just kept on going. And I haven't done it every day, but it's been on and off well over a year now that I been using this affirmation on a continuous basis throughout the day, and also listening to a piece of music. The piece of music that I happen to listen to is a super popular piece that everyone's probably heard of before. It's like Pachelbel Canon in D. I listen to that. It's a piece of classical music. You listen to whatever you want. I do suggest that it's something that doesn't have any words, so you don't distract yourself when you're saying those affirmations to yourself. And whether it's a fast, energetic song or just kind of like a slow, calming song like the one I chose, almost doesn't matter. It's almost your personal preference. So I would love to see and hear what some of your results are as a result of taking this challenge. And I trust you got some great value out of this. If you want to see more videos like this, go over to my blog. It's kennysantos.com. You can even put your name and email in, and you're going to get an awesome audio on growing your business. And remember this, every day, multiple times a day, the universe sends us miracles. We only got to do two things about that. We got to recognize those miracles. And then, of course, my favorite part, we get to accept those miracles. All right, take care and create a great day.